Imagine proudly saying that you're a side chick and then asking why people judge you for it.
When somebody comes and asks a question about side chicks, why is it always so negative? And why is it like, oh, you guys are wrong or whatever? That man doesn't love you. That man's not going to leave his wife.
There's an argument that sometimes the side chick get the best of the man.
And I do.
Okay. Oh, my God. Oh, you a proud side chick.
I want you to be really honest.
Okay.
Are you her husband?
Absolutely.
Do you believe in God?
I do.
Oh, okay. There's a difference in believing in God and fearing God. I don't think that you fear God because I don't think you understand the conviction that's being a person who is the person who is stepping into somebody's marriage. God does not approve of that. If you read that word, if you take in your daily bread, there will be a conviction. You think that this is just a book that works for you whenever you want it to work for you. That's not how it goes, baby. So for you to be able to say that you believe in God right now, that's the reason. If y'all really want to know why I'm passionate about this conversation, that's the reason. Because in my walk, I fear God. So every behavior that I have reflects on the godly principles and my fear of God. So I am never going to get up to no mic and say that I knowingly have stepped into somebody else's marriage, and I am okay with that. If the shoe was on the other foot, I guarantee you if the shoe was on the other foot. You talking about this woman doesn't approve of that. You causing pain to that woman as well. We as brothers and sisters of Christ, we are not supposed to be causing intentional pain on somebody else. So I challenge you since you got up to this mic to try to challenge your girl Kitty. I challenge you, okay? Because now you finna see 6'5" Grove side. I challenge you, honey. I challenge you. Maybe you need to fast so you can get that spiritual demon off of you. I challenge you.
Oh, shit, listen. Hey, you can get a card game.
I don't know if you've noticed, but these side chicks are getting really bold. Stepping into someone's relationship is something that is applauded and celebrated and even encouraged by so many people. So much so that people now think it's normal. Because this girl seems genuinely confused that the majority of people are not accepting towards side chicks. And it's not even just this lady. I've seen so many videos of different women, countless videos of people trying to explain why side chicks are necessary, how much better it is to be a side chick, telling tales of being a side chick. We see them in movies, we see them in TV shows, in music, we hear about them. You know, social media loves to promote anything that is scandalous, no matter how shameless it is. I cannot pinpoint specifically when the shift happened, but a shift definitely happened. Because one day it was, oh, I didn't even know he was with someone else. And then the next, story time on how I confronted my boyfriend's wife with our positive pregnancy test. And you know, I cannot help but think that social media has played a big part. Sites like TikTok have created a space where people feel comfortable to share very vulnerable and relatable things. Unfortunately, a lot of women can relate to being side chicks. But I won't only blame social media because it has been something that we've been consuming in various types of media for the longest time. Look at a movie like Why Did I Get Married? The side chick was portrayed as the beautiful, sexy, adventurous, daring woman, while the wife was portrayed as frumpy and undesirable. And if you notice, this is how they always show or describe the other woman. They're always the one that is, you know, that seems so perfect. They always look better. They always make the man laugh more. They're always better at like everything. These things, I think, definitely affected our view on the matter. But this is something that really runs deep because side chicks don't only break the heart of a significant other. When you enter into someone's relationship or marriage, you don't just affect that person, you affect the whole family structure. If a side chick is discovered and the wife decides to leave, the children no longer have that family structure of having two parents in the home. And if the wife does not leave and decides to stay, there is an unhealthy portrayal of love and marriage that is shown to these children that they will eventually emulate. Some side chicks even go as far as creating a whole side family with a man who already has one, not even thinking about how this will affect her own children. Having to be hidden, or even if they do get the chance to come around, they will definitely be treated differently.
Hi, this message is for Mark, my husband. and or his mistress. I know you guys still watch my TikTok. So if that's not you, you can keep scrolling. You don't have to listen to this. Hey, husband, if you could help our 6 children, they need new winter coats and boots for this upcoming winter. If you wanted to help me with that, that would be wonderful. Also, our 10-year-old still needs his braces to help with his speech problem. If you could help me with that, that would be wonderful. My attorney will have their sizes. I know you don't know that. So even if you wanted to buy them their coats and boots, that would be so wonderful of you. I've been working hard to keep the lights on and food in the house for them since you left me with nothing for the Christian marriage counselor you met on here. When you open your Bible, God does not look too kindly on men that do not provide for their household or their children. So I hope you have a change of heart. I was only 13 when we met, and you got me pregnant at 14 and continued to get me pregnant, telling me I didn't have a choice to say no or prevent pregnancy or God would punish me. So I didn't really have an option to have these children that you had with me. If you could help me with that, that would be so wonderful and kind of you. I know you're busy preaching here on TikTok, but our children really could use the help. Thank you so much. I hope you guys are having the days that you deserve, and God bless you.
That video is a whole lot of can of worms right there. 13, I mean, I don't have full context. I don't know how old he was. Maybe he was 13 too. Who knows? Doubt it though. And using religion to scare women out of their independent choices, that's a whole nother can of worms, a whole other kettle of fish. This is how being a side chick affects a family. There are 6 children who now have to suffer. And I'm not putting all the blame on the side chick. Men are definitely also responsible because they are the ones who made vows and committed to somebody. But if a woman says no, they will have nobody to cheat with. So there's also that. I say that to say affecting the family directly affects the future of our world. From my perspective, there are quite a few reasons why side chicks I think will continue to thrive, unfortunately. The first one is that the world is losing its sense of morality. It feels like once something can be justified, it's acceptable. It seems like every day more and more things that are negative are being highlighted and even celebrated. And this is just yet another one of those things. Another reason I believe is that many women are very much male-centered. And I know this is a phrase that seems to be floating around a lot these days, and it's because it is very true. There are so many women who only feel valuable when men give them attention. And this makes it even easier for men to manipulate women into doing things that literally only serve men. Being a side chick does not serve you. It only serves the man that you are in a relationship with. Do you think about it? How does being a side chick serve you as a woman? I would genuinely love to know. If you are or have been a side chick, how does it benefit you? Because I do not see any way in which being a hidden woman in somebody's life is beneficial to you. This man gets to use you as a place of escape from his actual life that he is living. He gets to use your body and he uses you. He depletes you of your energy. The other thing is that women are very competitive amongst each other. They always say men are competitive, but women against women, very competitive, especially these male-centered women. I realize that a lot of side chicks believe that the men are with them because they're so much better than the wife. They are just a better woman. They have better cooch. They cook better. They listen to them more. They're more supportive. They're just better. And more often than not, that is definitely not the case. Because if it was, why would he not just leave his wife to be with you? That's not the case. It's a matter of convenience. It's convenient for him to abandon his life for mere moments and be there with you for a while. That's all it is. Another reason is that marriage is not taken as seriously as it should be. People enter and exit marriages so frivolously that the people outside them don't value them either. People enter and exit marriages without any thought about what this union is supposed to look like, or even consideration that it is supposed to last forever. Like, it's not the Stone Ages where people were just, given to somebody else. We have the opportunity now to make our own choice, and even when we do make our own choices, we don't consider the real things that we need to when choosing life partners, because that's what a marriage is. It's a life partnership. Nobody considers that. They just like someone, most of the time it's lust, and enter into this life binding commitment with somebody that some of the times they don't even like the person. It's just a matter of lust. And so they don't value the marriage after a while, even if the lust only lasts for so long. So they don't value the marriage, and therefore the people outside of the marriages don't value them either. I don't think side chicks only exist within the realm of marriage, but when you're married, it's even more serious. At the end of the day, you're a grown adult and you can do whatever you want. But I just want to remind all the side chicks that there is no way that you can build a happy, a fulfilling, wonderful life off of somebody else's tears and sorrows and heartbreak. It's just not possible. This is very cliche, but the same way you get the person is the exact same way you lose them. 7 year across is funo. Go on, yeah?